everyone, I'm Yasmin and this is Yasmin's Made with Love, Flossmas number 11. Today is Sunday, the 11th of December. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I have got quite a few things to show you, and I think I'm gonna start off tea advent calendar. In today's box, I had a mulled cider, which is the winter warming sweet spice apple, and it says it is caffeine free, to be brewed for 4 minutes and served without milk. Now the ingredients are apple pieces, ginger, rose hip, hibiscus, cinnamon, cloves, lemon peel and natural flavoring. And I actually have been sipping this tea as I was getting ready, and it's really fruity. So again, it's not something I am very keen on, but it tastes nice. I could really taste the spices, but it's not as delicious as the one I tried yesterday and the day before. So I think it's gonna go to one of the lowest shelf on my scoring system. Right, before I start show you, before I start showing you all my stitching, I would like to say thank you very much to everyone who keeps leaving comments and is so engaged with, learning about the Polish traditions, and excited to to hear all of those little things I have been doing as a child. So thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I have got some more traditions for you. Yesterday we were talking about the traditional food. I did mention then our Christmas dinner is on the Christmas Eve, and I did say to you then on traditional table there are always 12 different dishes, and each of those dishes represents something very different. So yesterday I told you about fish in a bathtub, and some of you found it really hilarious. And I've also, just for fun, I have found really a good, like a short, like a 2-minute YouTube video, which actually shows the carp in a bathtub. So it kind of give you the insight, knowledge what this could be like. So I'm gonna link this video as well if you would like to have a little laugh. Then just go and watch it. And also I did say to you then each of those meals symbolize something. So yesterday the carp was a symbol of baptism, birth, fertility, and a rebirth of life. It also symbolizes the harmony in life and peace. Right, so the fish itself can be served in variety of ways. The most common way is being, coated with a breadcrumb and like a deep fried. Another way it is made into, is called the Greek style. So it sits on the bed of like a vegetables and can be served, or obviously is cooked, or like in an oven baked. And then can be served either cold or hot. There is another version, it is kind of in a jelly, so it's like is cut into slices and then is served like with a vinegar and with bread. So there's a few different options you can prepare, and you can serve the fish. In my house back home, my mom always fried the carp, and I really love the crispy skin. That was the best part of the fish. I wasn't too keen on the meat because it has got a really kind of specific taste, so I wasn't keen on the fish itself, but the crispy skin on outside was always my favorite. As I've mentioned yesterday, only once I've managed to get a carp, so I don't have a carp on my Christmas Eve dinner, but I do buy other fish. There's no particular type I like you know, as long as it's flaky and it's kind of meaty, then I serve on the table. And I usually do it in a Greek style, which sits on the like a bed of vegetables, and I serve it, uh, you know, hot or cold, depends. And I also roast like a piece of meat, piece of fish in the oven with vegetables. And so yes, today, so this is the main ingredients. This is the main meal during the Christmas Eve. So the second important meal, there are soups. Traditionally, depends of the region of Poland you live in. So like the central and south, they serve one type of soup, and then the north different type. But two most commonly known soups are, one is beetroot soup, which we call borscht. You might have heard it as a Russian version or Ukrainian version as borscht. But we're saying borscht, it is a beetroot soup. And I actually make a note what it symbolizes. So according to folk beliefs, it symbolizes the beauty and the long life. So we serve this soup with pierogi, which is type of kind of dumplings with stuffing. The second soup, which is a must on the table, it is a mushroom soup, usually made from the wild mushroom or like dry mushroom, you know, which you like collected over like the end of the summer holidays, and then you let them dry. Or you can buy also, you know, fresh one. But you know, if we're talking like traditionally, so this is something, you know, from after summer onwards, you would kind of start gathering those little pieces, so you can use them, like those ingredients, so you can use them in your cooking for Christmas. So mushroom soups supposed to ensure health, absence of diseases, and prosperity. So here are two of the dishes which should be found on the on the dinner table during Christmas Eve. Right, so since we were talking about the food and you know we've tasted the tea, it's time to look at some stitching. Last night, actually, I was really, you know, happily surprised. Then I managed to get myself a spot into, you know, the across the pond stitchy meetup, which was organized by Marie and Angie from a tiny house stitcher. Why I was so surprised, because first of all, I was supposed to watch football yesterday because England played. Sadly, they've lost yesterday with France, so the football for England is over. But you know, World Cup is still going. Morocco is there, and I am telling you, those boys, they're going to make some serious damage in the future games. But let's leave the football for now. So, since well, I did say that. I lost the train of thoughts. Yeah, so I was supposed to watch football. However, I received email which because you know, for to attend the Stitchy meetup, you had to you know, sign up in advance. However, I was late to the party, so my name ended up being on a waiting list. However, you know, I received the email yesterday saying, oh, you know, there were quite a few cancellation. We have got spot. If you would like to join us, just respond to this email as quickly as you can. So I did, and luckily I managed to get in. And it was a really wonderful experience because, you know, I'm not quite sure how many people were there, but you know, the crafty Kirsty was there, and Sarah from Sew Me Sarah, and you know, Megan, the Seattle stitcher, and Nikki Noodle, and you know, lots of people I follow on Instagram. So it was really lovely. I was so nervous ahead of time because, you know, this type of Zoom meetings are really out of my comfort zone. You know, especially if you have never, you know, met people in person. Like I knew Marie, so you know that was fine. But you know, I feel very nervous talk to other people. You know, especially if I have never met them before, and I tend to, you know, get when I get nervous, I talk, and sometimes, you know, like I feel like I have embarrassed myself because maybe I just said something which I should not have. Do you know, it's like lots of nerves. But anyway, Marie and Angie had facilitated this event so wonderfully, and you know they make this event so much fun. Then I had a really really good time over there. So I had actually 2 hours of uninterrupted stitchy time, and as a result, I finished one project and I've worked on the other one quite a lot as well. So the finished project yesterday, it was my new start. It was something I've started during my lunch break, and it was a gift from Rose Clark. She gifted me this tiny kit. Um, so I've stitched it, and I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Excuse me, it's really cute. I've also added the 22 just to, you know, mark the year I have finished it, and I think it's cute. I will be finishing this as a hoop ornament. I have got 4 inches hoop, so I can hang it on my tree this year. This year I don't have traditional a Christmas tree. I have I don't know if you ever remember, but I have got this plastic tree. I bought it over and I bought it on Amazon like at the beginning of the year, and there was a tree when I hung my, you know, like a seasonal ornament. So this year I decided to use this tree as my Christmas tree. So I have got artificial a tree which is white, and it kind of gives a little bit different, you know, it gives a little bit different decor. So yeah, I look forward to hang my new ornament onto this tree. The second project I've worked on last night during the Stitchy meetup was the Stitch Along, which I joined with Stitchy Sally and quite a few lots of other people. And there were, I think, 2 ladies already finished. I think Abibella Stitcher finished it, and someone else, because you know, like we have got Instagram little group, and you know, everyone posts like updates, and I think if I'm not mistaken, she posted update this morning with her finished product project. So yeah, last night I actually stitched quite a lot. I've done the vase on the top, I've done the lamp post, I've done those like hanging bits and those little notes, music notes, and some snowflakes over here. So yeah, this one is coming along really really lovely. I am using my own colors for it, and this is 28 count Petite Point by Zweigart. Fabulous. So yeah, so after 2 hours of chatting, I've decided to switch projects, and I've worked on project which was just very easy to reach because it was on the table. So I've added a few more stitching into another stitch along. Oh, actually, this stitch along has got hashtag the joy of winter December Sal. This Sal I am hosting together with Molly, which is my Instagram friend. We purchased this chart during the Jingle Ball, and this is Lindy Stitch's Reindeer Games. So last night I've added a little bit more body to a dog, and again I am using my own colors for this project, and this is 32 count buttermilk fabric flare, and I think this is really cute, really really cute. So this was my stitching from last night. And also, if you have been here yesterday, you may remember I said I will be starting a new sal with Charlie. Charlie Feathers on YouTube and Instagram. And we were going to start stitching on my free chart, which I released on 6th of December, the Santa Helper. So because last night when I finished all of those stitching, it was quite late, so I left it for this morning. I've gathered the threads which were from the chart, and I stitched that much today. So yes, so this is how much I have got. No, I'm not showing you this right, like this, sorry, like this. So I have got arms, and I've started working on a face, and this is the towel of present, which is slightly tumbling down. So I really like it, you know, like it is my first design. No, it's not my first design because I designed the, you know, the Stitch in London, you know, chart, but this is my first Christmas project. I really like it. I am really chuffed, and I am really proud of this chart. So thank you so much, Charlie, for enabling me to work on my own project, and thank you so much for wanting to stitch it. And also thank you to everyone who downloaded the file, and you know, keep it in your own stash for, you know, for the right time to come. I've also was contacted by Michelle, Mama Loves UGB, and I think one more person on the Facebook group, which I am a member. There was some difficulty with opening the file, so as of now, I rectified this error, and I have added another link into my Instagram account, into my link tree. So I don't think so there should be any more problems with accessing or downloading this pattern. If there is any problems, please do not hesitate to contact me. I am happy to you know, to fix it and make sure then, you know, then if you want to stitch it, then the file is there for you. So tonight I will be working on this little bit more. I would like to finish the face and the heart, and I am also thinking, because I will put the picture over here, on the original design I charted Santa Helper over here, but since I am stitching this with Charlie and she came up you know, with the hashtag of clumsy Santa, I think instead of Santa Helper, I'm going to do hashtag clumsy helper to kind of commemorate. Then I've stitched this with other people, and this is the hashtag which we are using. So yes, so this is my plan for tonight. I was going to go to Covent Garden for a, you know, to look on the stalls on Christmas market. However, the weather today was really off-putting. My husband wasn't keen on going out either, so I will go to the market another day. We stayed all day at home. We had lots of comfort food. I cooked today a lot, and we ate a lot, and we watched lots of TV. So it was a really low-key day. And for now I will be, for the, you know, remaining of today, I will be stitching, and from tomorrow I will be having a new start. So if you were here yesterday, I asked for advice about 12 days of Christmas kit I have got from Prairie Schoolers. I also pulled the you know, the questionnaire on the Instagram as well, to kind of let me decide if I should have it stitched as a one piece or as a pillow, individual pillows. For now, the individual pillows are kind of you know, lading, but you know, 24 hours are not done yet, so I will decide in the morning based on the results of the poll if it's going to be a one piece or individual pillows. There were also, you know, quite few different suggestions. Then maybe I should do the, like, the hanging ornaments on the tree, which is brilliant. And then Ross, she also messaged me, you know, that I could have this as a reverse advent calendar. So I think those are a really brilliant idea. So let's see what happens tomorrow. I'm not going to be worrying about this tonight too much. I would also love to stitch this little chart which was gifted to me from Rose, you know, in my smalls exchange. It is a, you know, Christmas card with, you know, message and everything, but on inside there is an actual chart for this hanging pillow, and I look forward to stitch this. So my lovely friends, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope you like today's Polish traditions, and you know, please share with me what is on your Christmas tables wherever you are in the world. Have a wonderful Sunday evening, and I will see you all tomorrow again. Bye bye.